Man, it's Sunday, man. Obviously, it's podcast list Sunday.
Something traumatic happened to you. You gotta it really break you and feel like is you in this for life or you just playing around.
If you love me, just go ahead and say that. It's fine. I love you too, friend.
The inability to understand someone's viewpoint does not render them incorrect. Rather, it indicates the deficiency in your own understanding.
Well, Boom, you know me, man. I feel completely vindicated in this moment because I've been talking about this shit for years, bro.
You as a parent, instead of getting your business when you're doing the right shit, but never in the business with some wrong shit going on.
I'm trying to get us to eat according to our biological makeup. You know what I'm saying?
Just go on live and talk shit for a couple hours.
Man, it's Sunday, man. Obviously, it's podcast list Sunday.
What the fuck is going? I gotta stop cussing so much, man.
What the fuck is up? What's happening? Not to step on your intro. My first day back, nigga got a lot of motherfucking demands he making in the. Hey, do this, do that. You ain't been here. Why don't put your ass to work, DC? You got to make up for lost time.
What the fuck?
Hey.
You do shit.
What the fuck is that?
Fuck y'all.
That was the funniest intro to podcast list ever right there.
Man, what the hell? What's going on with y'all today, man? I am so excited about today, man, because we are about to try and touch into the future, man. We got to see what this future shit like, man. And I ain't talking music, right? Today we talking VR, and man, it's a lot of shit going on with this VR. So, welcome to Podcast League. You know, we're gonna dissect life. We're gonna talk about tech, the messiness of tech that's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm holding it down with my hosts, my other two hosts, my host Court, my host Excursion. What's up with y'all two?
What's going on, bro? How you feeling? It's Sunday. We about to do some VR shit.
I got one of y'all echoing too.
Okay. You know.
Well, what's up with y'all? What's going on with you, Court?
Sunday night, bro. You already know, bro. It's podcast late. We about to do some VR shit. You feel me? So, you know, I'm here. I'm live. Tuesday night. You know where to find us. Your shit. Your mic muted, Boom. Whatever you fuck. What you say?
Hey, we all listen. No, don't do drugs, children. Yep. All right. How your week been though, Court?
Hey man, I had a great weekend, bro. I must say, bro. I had a great weekend. Shout out to my Uncle Ray, bro. He did one of his fucking birthday party. Man, that nigga had that bitch packed. We was packing that bitch like some sardines last night. Wow, bro. He sold every table, every chicken wing, every bottle you can sell. Shout out to my uncle, man. He's 62 years old. He's still holding strong. One of the best DJs in the city.
Shout out to your uncle, man. Scourge, what you got going on, man? How was your week, man?
Oh yeah, my week was good. You know what I'm saying? Just you know, finally knocking out like, you know, these last couple of songs here for the album. You know, now that I got my interface back, you know what I mean? Knocking out this EP. You know, just it's been a music week this week. Well, shit, it's always music with me, but that was the strongest highlight for this week. You know what I mean? Apart from working home and everything, and just chilling and getting out this rain.
Hey man, well, I'm glad y'all both had good weeks. I'm glad to see y'all still breathing and alive. Glad to be here on this motherfucking Sunday. We all talking. Shout out to my brother DC, man, and what the shit. My nigga is back.
Hey, yo.
Back, nigga.
My nigga is back, nigga. Missed you out here, bro, man.
That boy gave himself the biggest applause. I didn't even know he had
that. Yeah. Again, a reverb to that applause.
Thanks.
Hey, I ain't gotta push no buttons no more. So shout out to my brother, man. Glad he back, man. So today, like I said, man, we're gonna be talking about virtual reality, and we got a guest that actually, you know, make this shit happen. Really do business out there. Actually got a whole podcast fired in the motherfucker out there. And before we get out there and before we talk, before we get to talking to our guest, I want y'all to see like how it actually be. Now, this is just a little snippet. I'm sure she's gonna get more, and y'all all gonna be able to go to her page and actually see how this shit go, because Like this shit different, bro. And there's gonna be some conspiracy talk with this shit. We gonna get this shit going. But before we bring her up to the stage and introduce her, hey, let's go ahead and show her situation that she got going on over there in the podcast VR world.
We got a brother by the name of Shannon Sharp. All right. He's another podcaster out there, and I was fucking with the Shay Shay. You know, I still might be fucking with the Shay Shay. You know what I'm saying? Shay Shay like the snow bunnies. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, Big Mama don't date outside of her race, but I ain't judging interracial relationships. It is what it is. But Shay Shay, baby, they out here saying you raping women. I mean, you are wording women. Just in case you two got a problem or something like that. I love you two. But listen, it's what's going on with that. Is it true?
What's up? Where's some Caprice talking to me like
I'll
that?
smack the shit out of you in
Hey,
real
can you
life,
mute
man.
yourself, Tony, please?
I'll beat your motherfucking ass, boy.
All right, let me see if the echo is still here. Tony, ignore them right now, please. This is my show.
Hey, eat a
Where's
dick,
the
bitch
echo
boy.
coming from?
I'm gonna have your mama eat my dick.
That last part was backstage. That's not live, right? Her show very professional. But that's why I put off air on there because I want to see what goes on when people just still away for the show. Then she had to come out there.
Yo, imagine a virtual fight. Imagine a virtual fist fight. Oh, what?
They do that though. That's crazy.
Hey,
We'll get into that, right? So look, she got this little pew pew where people get out of line. She pew pew them, and then they get blocked out the whole room. So I was just showing how that goes in the back. But if people do get out of line, or you know what I'm saying, you can get them up out of there quick. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't got to worry about interrupting your show. Plus, there's ways to have the audience muted to where they can only hear you. You can't hear them. It's just a lot of stuff going on. But anyways, that is her. Y'all can find her at Amy 88. Amy 8088 VR. You know what I'm saying? That's on Threads, podcast. I said podcast, Instagram, Meta Worlds. You know what I'm saying? But without further ado, Amy, y'all.
Yo, what's happening?
On mute too, just to let you know. But what is going on, Miss Lady?
Oh, what's up with y'all?
Welcome,
Hey, yo, what's good?
It's about to be lit. Can I float?
Yeah, it's me.
Baby, welcome to the party. I'm excited to be here.
Welcome. That's what's up, man. I'm excited for you to be here today too, man. As y'all can see, y'all probably can't see my little background. You might be able to see some stars and shit floating or whatever the fuck you see. We pretty much going into this meta threshold. You know what I'm saying? We finna talk about this virtual reality life, man. The pros, the cons, and all that motherfucking good shit, man. And before we get into the pros and cons of VR or whatever, I want to go through the history of VR. It may seem like it's a lot. It may seem like it's new, but this has been going on for a long time. 1938, Charles Wheatstone discovered how your brain flips two images into 3D vision. They call that birth of virtual illusion. Right. So we started in 1938. We get up to the 1950s. A person named Morton Heilig, and that's H or y'all probably pronounce this for me. I got GED. Heilig. It sounds like they say Heilig.
Heilig.
Heilig. Heilig. Yep.
Yeah, Heilig.
Heilig. All right. Drops the Sensorama full sensory immersion. I don't know what the fuck that is, but go check that out.
Sound like it hurt.
Shit's
so painful.
1980s through 1990, the VR started getting crazy though in the tech labs. They started coming out with the gloves. We had the headsets, and they used it for like military simulations and shit. The 2010s come and we get something called the Oculus Rift. We get something called the HTC Vive or Vive. That's VIVE. In the PSVR. So I'm guessing that's PlayStation VR in 2010. And that went mainstream.
That's that bitch was sweet too.
And now we at 2020. And y'all see where we at with this VR shit. This shit ain't just for gaming. You getting education, mental health, simulation. So
And you getting it off too.
Be
If you
glad I
need
can't see
to.
your damn profile picture because I'll cook your ass, nigga.
what happened?
What happened? That's what happened.
Oh my god!
No.
Man,
Anyway,
hey
This
man,
nigga
fuck the
said that I
channel.
look
We
good.
right there. They're watching us. Fuck them. Fuck you, man.
I didn't even see it. I didn't even
see
see it, but I heard bro go off. I seen
I-
them flash real quick.
No, because some
I fuck
motherfucker
with
said I
him.
look
Go
like
there.
great. I want for this motherfucker to hop up in this damn podcast because I ain't see the profile picture because I was like cut his ass up.
Hey,
Whoever the fuck it was.
YSNA. What's up, yo?
YSNA, how you doing? What's going on, man? Thanks for joining the stream. I think that was the one that was in
Yeah.
your show, right? She raps. She do all
Yeah,
that.
please check her out. When I tell y'all she's good, like she's really good. Even coming to the Horizon world, like and check her out when she like really in her zone in the studio. They can't fuck with her. I hate to say it.
For real, I'm gonna be in her
Can't
inbox.
fuck with her.
I follow her on Instagram. I'm gonna be in her inbox talking to her about my bro next to me, Court, right here. He got a whole music show, so
Yeah.
you know I think that'll be like a whole nother side for him as well with this. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a whole transfer of everything, I guess, however you want to look at it. But Amy, VR history proved one thing, and that's that it's not a fad, right? It's been building for a long time now, pretty much over a century. Do you think we're in the middle of a real VR takeover? Now, when I walk away, I can still hear you. I just need to go turn something off, but I can still hear you. But do you think we're in the middle of a VR takeover?
Oh.
A VR takeover is crazy. I don't know if we're in the middle of a VR takeover, but I definitely think more people are catching on to it than they were before. And I think they started doing COVID maybe when everybody had to like be in the crib and stuff, but it mostly like blew up. But more people are joining. They are. Like we meeting all types of people from all over the world coming in there. So a takeover, I don't know. But
I got that. Yeah. My bad. That's my apologies, guys. Yes, I didn't mean to cut you off. Please continue on after I get finished saying this because I want to hear the rest of your thought. But if it was that nigga Best Mode talking about something I'm here, nephew, I ain't gonna get into you here right now because we talking about some VR shit right now. But after this episode is over,
that's my
I'm like you. I'm like,
what is
my
oh, okay. I'm about to say, yeah, because whoever said that shit,
right.
they catching it after this episode.
Edible, nigga. But you said it's not. This nigga.
Y'all is turned up.
Anyway, so
it's lit like y'all said it's gonna be though.
You ain't get the answers, man.
Y'all ain't lotto. Okay.
Hey, look, Amy, so you ain't say. So you said it's not a VR takeover though.
You said say that again.
I said so. You said it's not a VR takeover.
What I'm gonna need you to elaborate on what you mean by VR takeover. Like, don't show shit, but like, give me a little bit more background.
So let's go ahead and move on to politically incorrect. I just gave y'all the history of what was going on, but we're gonna go ahead and get into the politically incorrect segment of this, right?
Okay.
So this is what I mean when I say VR takeover. There's a lot of things going down right now with VR, right? Like we said, with the mental health, where everybody want to stay home, with all the diseases that's going on, with nobody wanting to be outside. And this is almost like an option for you to release. Like you really can go to something on there, I think it's called Wordle, and you can really walk down people's streets, like they actual streets. Like you can walk down people. I also seen where people are going back and talking to like their dead family members, like they're getting like little clips of their family members, and it's making them all into a whole person. And they going in there and talking to them or whatever. So there's a lot going on with the VR that you may or may not know about. But that's why I asked you, do you think we're in the middle of a VR takeover? Because from what I'm looking into and from what I'm seeing, plus don't forget, our president is best friends with a person that is talking about putting chips in our head. So I ain't gonna say best friends, but he definitely working with them. Like, you know, he being so
I'll say it's definitely a lot going on. Like, so I mean, you said, I mean, we rising up, yeah. We just a lot of shit going on, and I mean, everything that you guys can really, what people can do in real life. You guys, like, I'm not in the real world too, like I'm fucking idiot. But anything that you guys, us can do in the real world, they make it to where you can do it on the VR, and it seems so fucking realistic because remember the mind is controlling everything anyway. So it's like it's your eyes, you stand every day. It just feels so real. It's realistic, but you don't want to get too addicted to it. Though I guarantee you that. But anything you like is in there. You like to rock, that's in there. I mean, even sexual shit. You trying to get that done? They gonna take you.
Yeah, I've seen in Japan they have those dolls.
Everything. You want to fly? You ain't got no legs. You want to walk? Let the horizon. We got you. Come on, baby. We gonna try.
How y'all feel about that? Do y'all think VR taking over? Have y'all even been seeing any of it? Just like news to y'all?
No, I mean,
he said no. Who said no?
Court did. I agree, but Court said it.
If you've been fucking with technology, you know, like it's always those like 3D type of worlds. Like it was shit like back in the day that was like, what's a little game we used to play, bro? Where everybody had like a character and it was like a virtual reality, like you were just out there with your character. So it's been shit like that before. It's just like you wearing the headgear to control this shit. Like that shit looked just the same exact way as the shit I used to play. I can't remember what it's called. It might be called.
Have you put the headset on though recently though?
I'm not putting shit on my head that they can
See,
control.
you can't say it look just like something that it used to look like if you ain't put it on your head to see what it's like.
I can't put that shit on.
That's like a guy saying I don't like big girls. They can't give him no satisfaction. If you ain't have one, how you know what you do? You ain't tried. You ain't. I had one in college. They not
That's a great point.
Ones different.
But this is my fear. I'm not saying I wouldn't try it, but what I'm saying is, I feel like y'all gonna put that shit on one day and y'all ain't coming back.
Nah, I ain't going that far with it.
Really?
You know what I mean? Now I do believe.
Let me ask you this question.
I love it. I love it.
Let me ask you this question real quick, Excursion. Let me ask you this question, Excursion. So the illusion versus reality, right? People might get lost in VR so deep that they forget that they really sitting in a chair or something, right? So what do you think happens when emergence starts replacing the physical world?
Oh, what happens when the VR starts replacing the physical world, virtual? I think we're already seeing like a small bit of that, anyways. Like just even with social media, is that the more we get into anything, like with technology, the more that it advances, the less that we're actually going. We gonna think like we're interacting with each other still, but we ain't gonna have no concept of no social interaction, like physically speaking, anymore. Like the further we go deeper into this rabbit hole, you know what I mean? You already got folks already talking about I'm a texter when we all used to be outside talking with each other face to face. So imagine what's gonna happen with the VR. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all need y'all to put the headset on. Y'all gotta stop talking in metaverse. I don't need you to put the headset on, baby. I'm gonna buy you one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get one of y'all. We got a raffle. One of y'all get one. And y'all gonna put this on your head. And don't be talking about Amy. Oh my God, Amy, I'm so sorry. Amy, you get the crew we had. No,
listen, I played VR games.
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
No, I played VR games. Like there's a homie out here named People's 330. They got a motherfucking they got the PlayStation joint. You know what I mean? And I was playing VR games on there. No, VR is dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe that VR is going to wind up taking over, just like any other form of technology takes over as they advance. You know what I'm saying? We used to have CDs back in the day. We still got them, but at the same time, streaming took over. We had VHS, but DVDs took over. And then streaming took over that. You know what I'm saying? Like the more technology advances, the more advanced technology winds up taking over everything else. Is all I'm saying.
Amy gonna be the first Power Ranger with this shit. She gonna be the first.
Right.
No, because ain't nobody taking over me but the Holy Spirit. What you talking about?
Hey.
Ain't nobody taking over me.
She gonna have her VR. We are now in Amy's land, motherfuckers. Don't take that Oculus off, niggas. I'm just
look, check this out. Check this out, Miss Amy.
I'm gonna give me one.
Go ahead.
I'm telling you, what do you like to do? What do you like to do? It's like, and then like, even sometimes on the VR, you find out things about yourself that you didn't even know you like to do. Like we can play a game of space and talk shit just for fun, kicking the bubbles, playing space in your safety house. You can go to a club party. And you might be like, damn, that's some bullshit. I can go to the club. We're like, okay, well, go. We all can, but you're safe. Did you have to pay for parking?
Hey, it be leaping in that bitch, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
And you get the same almost same exact feelings if you take that shower, go to the bathroom, then you'll sweat, be naked if you choose.
Ain't
And you
got to
have a
worry
good
about what you
time.
got to put on.
And it's not like it doesn't branch over to the outside world. People link up, they fall in love, they get on live together with the
There's
options.
some
Like, yeah, we're gonna
vibers
get on
on
and
there.
meet y'all together. Like it happens.
Hey, shout
That's
out
safe enough.
Shout out Meta Cheaters too, man. I ain't had too
Yes.
many words with them, but they got a whole thing where they call it Meta Cheaters. Man, they got families. Man, they get crazy on there, bro. I was in there one day. They was like, "Mom, like, bro, that's your mom for real? Like, that's crazy. Y'all be kicking it." No, that's like my VR mom. I'm like, what? VR sister, VR cousin. Man, it goes crazy in there, man. People make money. When she was talking about the space, I think it's
We
hardware
do. We
space.
make money.
The dude, you go in there and buy a chair. Now listen, let me tell y'all. I'm gonna just tell you, this is the most bamboozled but understanding situation I've seen on this VR. You see how she was talking about spades, right? So you go in there, you can play spades with everybody. Literally, just play some spades. You get your own hand, can't nobody see your hand. Y'all play spades. Then you can buy a chair for $20 for your VR avatar. Now you sitting on your ass already in the VR world, but because your VR nigga ain't sitting down, you gonna spend.
You gotta buy a chair.
Do it. You the only person at the space table standing up. Everybody else got a chair and shit. Now you look space, gotta buy the chair.
But that's that. Hey, listen, that's that word. You went in. You know how many space world there are? Maybe some people like the stand world. I like the world where it feel like where it's like you just walk into your family's house at a kickback. And you just chilling and you like, hey, what's up? You know what? They talking shit. Damn, yo, big ass tower. They go loud ass. I bet you won't beat these spades. Like we over here, yo, stupid little what the fuck? You be nigga. Like it's fun.
It's dope.
It depends on you go to what you like, what world you prefer. That's what you do.
No, for sure. And Snoop Dogg also, I think he bought like so much space in the meta world somewhere, but you got to pay like 5,000 or something to get in there in his world or something like that. But everybody, there's some crazy shit going on with Snoop in the meta world right now. I think they finna start doing somewhere. You be in his world, you can catch him in there, like, you know what I'm saying? Holler at Snoop, some crazy shit like that.
He already got on Death Row on there. Go ahead.
This nigga said,
I don't think I give
no, dead ass. He got Death Row in the metaverse.
Snoop Dogg.
He got
I mean, Snoop Dogg, yay, but
yeah, he does.
Yeah,
he really
got a lot
does.
of shit in the metaverse.
Oh, see, so Amy,
I don't know if Snoop Dogg in there, but I did see a Death Row in there. Shout out MGM, fuck me. They coming up in that bit. Let's go. 1,000 tracks, they all in there. They coming up in that bit.
Amy, you know what though? How do we even get here, bro? I done skipped the whole guest introduction to find out where you from and all that. We done just got all the way deep in the conversation. So before I actually go,
I am from the metaverse.
She's so silly.
Told y'all niggas. I told y'all.
No, though. So where you from? How you start? Podcasting in the metaverse, and what's your goal, and how long you plan to continue to do it?
I'm originally from Portsmouth, Virginia. Right now I'm in Zion, Illinois. It's about an hour and a half outside of Chicago in the suburbs. I've been in the metaverse for probably about 2 years now. Coming up on 2 years. And what else did you say? What I plan on doing in there?
What's your goal?
My goal is just to be myself. That's all I've been doing. Just being Amy. Like, I've always been creative, so it's like it's nothing to me. But I just like to entertain people.
Because I mean, most people would just decide that they're gonna get on here like us, get in front of a camera and talk. You in a metaverse, like what made you like gonna be meta podcast? Like, because like y'all seen her stadium, her room and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's really a studio for the meta world for her show. You feel me? Like, what made okay, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna get on YouTube. I'm gonna do it in the meta world.
I don't know, like, cause I put my face out there all the time. Like, I've been a lot of different things, but as far as the metaverse, I don't know. It's just something that it just happened upon me, and it's something I always wanted to do. But the metaverse can make dreams come true before time, and I also use it as a form of it helps me with meditation. It helps me bring things in reality by manifesting. So yeah, it's just something I stumbled upon that I already knew I wanted to do. I originally started with the studio because I like music. I've always been like one of them kids in the school. We beating on the desk with the pencils and shit. Hey, go ahead. On my turn, my turn to go. They go, hey, you got little flow. Like I've always loved that. I write music, I play the guitar, play the harmonica. I like little things like that. So I originally built a studio, got a studio built. So that was something that was going to be done from day one. Soon as I walked in Writer's Pen Studio, shout out Writer's Pen, when I walked in Rello Guy Studio, shout out Rello, I was like, oh, these motherfuckers got some lit. I can't believe you can make a studio in here. So it just, damn. I'm like, and feels like a real studio. We create music, songs that's being really put out there, like in real life. Like, so yeah, it started with the studio, and then I've always been charismatic and very good at talking to people. And so somebody was like, hey, you should do a podcast. And I'm like, I want to do a podcast in real life. I just don't know how I'm going to get it set up just yet. So I was like, okay, I'm going to talk to somebody. I went to a female builder. So if you're good at creating, people make money. I didn't spend hundreds of dollars on somebody to just learn how to build on a game.
That's
and
great.
build it in 48 hours. So if you're good at these things, like just get paid for it. Use your gifts. You never know what that bring out into the real world. So, I bounce off of other creators and then elaborate was easy because it's just my personality. Like it's just, and I love me some Wendy Williams. So boom. Sorry if I'm talking too much, but that is what it is.
Like, I told you the show about you. The show about you. How we can get here and get through. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got any questions for her? Before I keep going with these questions, I don't want to, take over the whole show and just be asking my questions.
Now you cool, do your thing.
Well, it's like I said at the beginning, it's like I said, what I mean, in our group chat, what I'm saying, I'm gonna go with the flow ass nigga. I ain't really got too many questions for real, because the VR shit is all new to me. So I'm just soaking everything in as y'all asking the questions. If I got any questions, I'll ask them, of course, but nothing immediately right now.
So you gotta have a headset and everything for it. What does the setup look like for people like us getting into the meta world? What we need? What setup would you recommend?
If you have the headset, you can buy the Oculus. You can buy used. You also can use your phone. I had people who got into the phone at first, and then they were like, "Oh shit, I want to be able to feel how y'all feel." We ended up getting Oculus. So it's. I recommend putting it on your face.
The Quest app, right? You gotta do it through the Quest app.
Mm-hmm, yeah, the MetaQuest app. Yes, you can download it on your phone, put some headphones on, and it's pretty easy to navigate. You can just do that and see what's going on. And the shit that you hear alone will make you say, "I want to see how this shit is." They is wild. Like I gotta see this up close, and it looks different than what you see in a cartoon form of us. It looks different when you see it up close. It's not the same feel. Like it's like literally going in there.
I'm getting ready to come in your show, and you got the mirror and stuff and the join the world or whatever right in front of you. I'm sitting here looking at my mirror and I'm looking at my dress. I'm like, all right, I got the black shirt, black shorts, white shoes, whatever. I'm good. Like, I get in the show. You got niggas in there who got real faces, like real outfits. So I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta get my shit together. Don't be here. I can't just walk around no free ass outfit and shit, but it definitely goes down in there, man. I don't watch the homie Gino Tony from Akron. Shout out to him in the boxing club that he do. I don't money in there. My bro got a scratching lottery place in there. He got a weed farm in there, a boxing gym in there.
Some money with him, buying pictures and shit.
He got a gambling up in there, bro. Real money, like you know what I'm saying. And it's crazy how it goes in there. So I definitely think that we should get in there. We're gonna keep it moving real quick before we get out of this politically incorrect segment, because it's like questions just about how you really feel about this VR world since you into it.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
So
I encourage you to get it. Anybody out there.
So look, Meta Horizons versus the Matrix. You deep in the VR culture. Do you think that we could possibly be close to living in an actual simulation? Like the movie Surrogates?
I don't know if I've seen that movie. I probably have, but don't remember the name.
I'm gonna get deeper into that movie later on. So if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna get deeper into it later on. Anybody else seen that movie up here?
I think I've seen parts of it.
With Bruce Willis? Okay, don't worry about
it. They're definitely gonna upgrade it though. I think a lot of things.
It's an older movie, and it's so crazy that they coming out with these movies like Ready Player One and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? When it's getting a little bit weird, but so it ain't just gaming VR. You know, they training surgeons. It's helping astronauts. It's flipping in history into immersive experience.
Helping with depression.
So do you think it could be, instead of a VR takeover, maybe some type of dystopian takeover? Just a whole new heaven of peace. Everybody just in the house get their food sent to them, order 12, they could just be in heaven and shit. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about that? You think that could be the case?
Nah, I think it can be addicting, so be careful. But I do think a lot of people are doing it and coming in. I think it's making waves though. Y'all seen in the Tyson fight? Y'all saw it on the ropes on the Tyson fight? I was like, let's go,
I'll be in there
man. We in that bitch.
That should be hype.
You know, I said, he was bouncing all off the ropes and shit. I said, but they ain't playing around. They trying to get us in there, and I'm trying to get them checks back. So I'm trying to get in there with them.
Well, look, I'm gonna say this, man. To end this, man, Meta Horizons is proving that VR ain't just a gimmick, man. We are running full talk shows. Shout out to 88 VR on the Elaborate podcast over there on YouTube. Go check
it out. They doing taxes in there, y'all. Everything.
Business therapy sessions, like she said, all that.
I do.
So it's wild, and so we gotta ask how much is too much. We gotta chill out on the VR. We want to get lost in there, but shit, if you making money in that motherfucker, then just get your bread, like you know what I'm saying. Go ahead and be up in there. And with that being said, I want to shout out Netterbees hair oil before we go on to our next segment, man.
This commercial was brought to you by Podcast Lit. Are your edges and hair thinning out? Your roots not as strong as they should be? Then go ahead and order Nannerbees Comeback Hair Oil. I promise you won't be disappointed. And again, thank you for tuning in to Podcast Lit.
All right, so we here with news. If you give a fuck, man, shout out Nanner and their oils, man. Y'all shit dry. Go holler at my baby girl. She can get you together.
Yeah, just fell over. Holla. Go ahead.
So, man, let me ask y'all all a question. Court, I'm gonna start with you, man. I know I told y'all, in the messages or whatever, I was gonna ask everybody. I ask them all to her, but we all gonna answer this question. So all y'all can answer this question, but I want to start with Court though, man. So if a judge told you we're gonna give you 10 years in prison for whatever it was you did, or 15 minutes. Just show you he gonna give you 10 years in prison or 15 minutes on a VR headset, but it's gonna train your mind to think that you did 50 years. What would you do?
Is that really a question? Because I play in jail.
However y'all want, y'all can answer it seriously, y'all can answer it sarcastically, but I really want y'all to answer this question.
So is this like a real jail simulation? This not no VR shit.
You're doing 50 years with a VR headset. We talking about immersive,
like Rikers Island.
Yeah, so hey, if we put you in there, we can put you wherever the fuck we want. It's VR. We can put you wherever the fuck we want.
They both pretty powerful because they both fuck with the mind heavily.
Or do you want 15 minutes?
Well, right. Like, do you want to be mentally fucked up, or do you want to
the mental is strong?
Right. That's basically what the question is.
That's a terrible fucking question to ask me, boy, when I just did them leads.
Right. Do I really want to do 15 years, you know what I'm saying, with a motherfucking VR thing on my head, or think I did 50 years? Like, that's crazy.
I'm doing 50 years mentally?
No. 50 years physically. 15 minutes.
50 years and 15 minutes, bro. That's terrible, bro.
Yeah, if you do 15 minutes with anything and make it and it feel like 50 years to you, I don't want to fuck with that.
I might take that 10, bro.
So you might. What about you? What about you, Miss Amy?
I feel like I'm gonna take the VR set off and want to smoke myself.
Yeah, like that is torture.
How you feeling, Miss Amy?
Bro, you say 50 years, bro. That means 50 years of torture, pain, sitting in a
For
solo
15
cell.
minutes, bro. 15 minutes.
No, it's 15 minutes on the Oculus and 50 years in jail.
No. So listen, the judge say you can do 10 years in jail, or you're gonna be on the Oculus for 15 minutes, but it's gonna train your mind to think that you did 50 years in jail.
Okay, so 10 minutes in jail.
10 years in jail, or
10 years. Okay, got you. If you do herbs, y'all, let me live.
We put
Let
this
me live.
in
Okay.
your head for 15
I got you.
minutes. And it
I
tells
got you. Okay. All right.
It's so
it feels like when you weigh the scale and like one has a feather, but the feathers they equal the same as the rocks. This is like a trick question. Yeah, like it's like they both equal certain things. Yeah, it's like damn. So I'm gonna probably do the 50 years in jail. Now I'm going to show. I'm gonna do the 10 years in jail. I'm gonna do the 10 years in jail instead of the office. I'm gonna tell you why. Because at least in jail, I can have physical touch. I have connections with people. I can communicate with my family and stuff like that, and still pray free with connecting to God. And I can even find love. Shit, I'll fucking girl if I got to. And I want them got me, but I might. You know what I'm saying? I might enjoy it. I might run that bitch. They might come to me for the snacks. I might run the shit. So I'll take the jail versus the mental anguish because I don't like my thoughts like taking over. And if it's that way, your mind weighing that heavy coming out with such a mind like mine, feel like 50 years of pressure is on that bitch. Wait, I got one more question. Can I ask a question? In the 50 years the 50 years that I feel on the office, is it hell or is it like a good jail stay? You don't know. You just gotta go in like the 60 days. You just gotta go in like 60 days and see what happens.
Yeah,
I'm taking 50 years in jail. The 10 years in jail.
What about you, Excursion? It looked like you was in agreement with them, but how you feel about that, Excursion?
Well, I was right up until that very last question that she asked, you know what I mean, and got the answer that she got. Now, if it's in a good, you say like if it's in a good jail or whatever like that, it's a good stay. As odd as that sounds, then okay, I'll go ahead and do the 15 minutes and feel like 50. But if it's gonna feel like Rikers Island, you know what I'm saying, or Alcatraz or some type of shit like that, fuck that. I'm gonna just go ahead and do the regular 10 years because that's too much mental anguish, and I don't like my mind played like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially like in those types of settings. Now, if it's something to where like it's some light shit, okay, no problem. But if you really like trying to give me like the real prison penitentiary experience through this VR shit, and it's gonna feel like I did a 50 in there. No, let me just do 10 years in jail. I don't want my mind fucked with like that.
How you feeling about that, Court? You got a rebuttal? You good?
Hell yeah, I got a rebuttal. Listen, bro. This nigga.
I got a reason for this too, y'all. But go ahead.
Because, bro, look, bro. It don't matter how you look at it, bro. If you do the 10 years, right? If you do the 10 years, the worst shit can happen in them 10 years. I'm just sitting over here thinking, like, how old is us right now? Like, we in our 30s. Like, that mean your midlife crisis gonna happen while you in jail.
No, I'm 43. I'm still gonna be hot. I'm gonna come out there with a nicer body.
Hell no. You know, jail do bad on your hair. You feel me? I might come out that bitch with a ball.
I'm already getting grays. I don't
That's for you. I'm a natural head. I can put them in cornrows. My shit gonna come out like a tree. I'm just playing with teeth with it. So
I'm not fucking with it. Listen, bro.
Well, look, the reason I asked
what did you pick? What did he say? Because he was on mute. I couldn't hear the sound of the one in the black shirt at all.
Oh no, I was just saying like
I can't hear his sound.
Oh, can you hear me now? Okay, can you hear me?
I didn't hear nothing he said.
That's crazy. I can hear him for sure. You got the music.
Oh, yeah,
I said it, but I didn't want to keep saying it while he was talking. But
that's crazy. I can hear him. I can hear. We can hear him. I can hear him. You can hear him.
Yeah. I don't know why I can't.
I don't know. See if you can unmute him or something. I don't know if you got him muted. Maybe
I'm not muted.
I'm talking to her.
I didn't touch anything. How would I mute him?
I mean, you might have touched his screen. I don't know for real. I don't know.
Okay, well, so much go on. Sorry, bro. I'll watch it back and be like, oh, that's what he said.
Okay,
so I got you.
Let's do this right quick. Excursion. I want you to leave and come back. While you leaving and come back, we're gonna set out authentic, sassy, humble right quick.
Sorry, excursion.
This commercial was brought to you by Podcast Lit. Do you suffer from dry skin, or have you been looking for an all-natural product to hydrate your skin? Check out the Juicy Bliss Duo, the Juicy Couture inspired body butter and body scrub combo. This combo scent lasts over 8 hours and will help your skin maximize that glow. If you're interested in our product, visit www.authenticSassyHumble.com.
All right,
I
think my good brother back. You said what?
It gets your soul glow.
Can you hear? Can you hear? Can you y'all hear? Can you hear him now?
Can you hear me?
No.
That's
the world. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is.
I'm not understanding.
But what if he would have asked me something I couldn't answer? You'd be like, you can't hear this whole time. So.
Well, we're gonna try and work out. We're gonna try and work through this. But check this out.
I'm about to say I'm rolling. Like my connection good. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm actually working with the headphones and all that. Okay, cool.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. All right. So look, check this out. This is the reason I asked y'all that question. There's actually something going on with VR in prison. It's called Cognify Prison. They're working on it right now. Man, I got a video for y'all to watch. Just a minute of your time. Check this video out.
Serving a sentence for a crime in a few minutes has become a reality. The concept of Cognify is a facility where criminals are treated as patients. The prisoner chooses between decades in prison or accelerated rehabilitation through implantation of artificial memories. After choosing the latter, the patient is placed in a capsule. The Cognify device acts on targeted areas of the brain, creating intense and customized memories. Time inside the mind goes slower, allowing the perpetrator to relive years of memories and feel the victim's pain and suffering in just a few minutes. Emotions are regulated, neural responses are monitored. The collective criminal mind is analyzed and used to fight crime. The criminal emerges from the capsule with new memories, ready for a new life. The concept of Cognify is changing the justice system, reducing the need for long-term incarceration and associated costs. Cognify can also be used to treat severe memory loss. Your Oksana real?
Oh, hell no.
Right.
We picked right. Yeah.
That is perfect.
No.
That was the perfect reaction for that.
No. Fuck
we
no.
picked right.
Hell no.
Like I said, I do not want my mind fucked with like that. No, I'm good. No.
Hell no.
No
problem.
No.
Oh, hell no.
Like I said, I do not want my mind played with like that. Hell no, I'm good.
Put you in a capsule.
Oh, hell no.
You know, use it to fight crime. Yeah, okay.
No, fuck all that. No, I'm straight. No, you ain't putting me in no damn capsule. I'll be in a casket first. Fuck that.
Fuck is that, boo?
Oh, hell no.
Like that.
No, that ain't flying. That is not flying.
Hey, I just want to
right. I can tell y'all when they catch y'all, boy, and they put you in one of them, it's a wrap, boy.
Yeah.
Like church boy.
It was at this moment that he knew.
It's like giving somebody the permission to torture you every day. You don't know what they're gonna make your jail sentence like because they're controlling it.
That's what I'm saying.
And I hate to bring this up. When you get a racist motherfucker that hates you and your sentence ain't even that bad, just be throwing a bad
racist motherfucker gonna keep you there.
He put you through every year of slavery, nigga. Hey, for 10 minutes. Give him 2 minutes.
You doing 400 years in a capsule.
You go in there, fuck that. You go in there, they give you the wrong sentence. You supposed to got 7 years, you done got 20. Oh my God.
No, nigga, you got life by mistake.
For 5 minutes, they said 2 hours on the paper. That's wrong. That's wrong.
You trying to get restitution for extra $5.
Nigga did an hour in the capsule, did 3 hours probation.
That's
Hey, let me ask you, Boom. If you do too much time in the capsule, can you get the little money that you get back, bro? Like, is that wrong imprisonment, bro? Like, do I get my time back? Do I get my money?
Right.
Put me in Jamaica, motherfucker. Hey, put me somewhere like so.
Black people always find a loophole. Did you see me find a loophole?
Nah, you fucked up. The South, no, that's ruling them. No,
What you mean? No. If you go in there in the capsule and you got a 5-minute sentence and they give you an accidental hour, that is false imprisonment. You have gave me 2 minutes on my time.
Man, I mean, I like how you think, even if you capable to think like that after you get out of there. Like that's the part. They don't wipe that from your.
I'm gonna wake up and say, how fucking long I've been in there? How fucking long I've been in there? I see 6 niggas get raped. That is terrible.
This nigga crazy.
Now you think that's the punishment they gonna give you? They gonna make sure you get raped. Fuck as you mean?
I think you
no. What are you talking about?
I think you're going through terror. I think you're going to do all types of shit. I think it's gonna be terror. I think it's gonna be horrible. It's gonna be the worst.
You dropping the soap every 60 seconds in that thing. What are you talking about?
What if that's your sentence? You dropping the soap every 60 seconds. That's
every 60 seconds.
No.
That's crazy.
Oh hell no.
Hey man, you fucked up for even putting that thought out there for them motherfuckers.
I mean,
now they
you take it too far. You just take it big.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Don't commit no crimes, bro. And gotta get tortured. Boy, they're gonna throw your ass in there, boy. It's a wrap.
Oh my god!
So look, before we get out of the news segment, man,
you are horrible for showing that video.
I got one last piece of news for y'all, man. We're gonna talk about the and do me a favor, DC, when you play this Weather Today video, man. And I know I've been asking you to do a lot today. It's your first day back, brother. But when you play this video, though, man, you only play like 30 seconds of it, though. I only need 30 seconds.
Yes, sir, boss. I get right on it.
Weather Today.
This, though, is a view right here. Even though we have a lot of fog coming in, it is nice outside. You got the beautiful sunrise. The fog, unfortunately, though, will have an effect on your commute. It's reducing visibility. This, though, is a view right here. Even though we have a lot of fog coming in, This, though, is a view right here. Even though we have a lot of fog coming in, This, though, is a view right here. Even though we have a lot of fog coming in, it is nice outside. You got the beautiful sunrise. This, though, is a view right here. Even though we have a lot of fog coming in, it is nice outside. You got the beautiful sunrise. This, though, is a view right here. Even though we have a lot of fog coming in, it is nice outside.
Now, what is the weather, guys? What's the weather for tomorrow? Red dress.
What state is she?
Sundress season.
That's what it says. Like a backpack.
I can give you 5 states I can think she in, boy.
Hey yo.
Yeah, she looks great.
Fuck.
Hell yeah.
No, the weather's gonna be great wherever she is.
This, though, is a view right here. Even though we have a lot of fog coming in, it is nice outside. You got the beautiful sunrise.
Yeah. I'm gonna say she in Massachusetts. I'm in Massachusetts. Right? All right.
Oh,
man, that was our news if you give a fuck segment, man. We got one left.
This, though, is a view right here. Even though we have a lot of fog coming in, it is nice outside. You got the beautiful sunrise. The fog.
Hey, man, I'm so happy DC.
Nigga, wow.
Look, man, before we get into our wacky conspiracy theories, man, shout out to AMB Pizza, man.
Thank you for calling Hot Box Pizza, home of the homemade pizza. Man, take your order. Be there Friday and Saturday night. This shit's so good. Be there Friday and Saturday night. This shit's so good. Be there Friday and Saturday night. This shit's so good.
All right, and I also want to say that deal right there, that ain't for this Sunday. That was for last Sunday. But you still
the
video.
AMB Pizza, come see about it.
Hey man, they got the deals on the pizza though. It's just not that deal though, man. So hit them up, man. They always doing their thing regardless. So man, hit them up.
For sure.
Shout out AMB Pizza, man. So we on a wacky conspiracy, man. You know, enlightenment or madness. We got some conspiracy chronicles to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So this is a question for you guys. I'm gonna start with you, Miss Amy. Do you think only the rich will be able to travel while the poor visit from their couch?
Hell no. When you on the poor just not to get what the rich get, please.
Mm.
We'll
So
find a way.
first class flights, right? I asked y'all this because the rich might be out here touching real sand and shit, right? And we only get the digital version. Like the problem is that they are taking over everything. Corporations taking over all the business, everything. All these tariffs to the shit that happened the first 4 years in 2020 with COVID and shit. All the small business owners dropped, and we don't figure out where to come together right now, man. We gonna be working for scraps. Look how high shit is. Look how high gas is, eggs, chicken, meat, parts, all that shit. Like, just look how high all this shit is. Vegetable was already high. All this shit already high though, man. All of it. Like, and it's just like, do you think the only people that can afford it? It's the people who bring it in anyway. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And so at this point, it's like you getting all these rules. Can't be outside, can't go this place, can't go that place. And now you get VR where it's like, you know what? Don't even leave your fucking house. Just put the headset on. Like,
I think that's where I think it's going.
Huh? That's where you think it's going? I mean, do you think that's a possibility though, Amy?
Do I think it's going to not leaving your house?
No, just lock you in your house and make you be VR, like work from home type shit. Like it don't seem like there's already exercise going on.
I don't know. I don't know what y'all expecting me to say, but no, I don't think that. I don't know. I don't think that.
Okay, well, I want you to try and run off of Court because I know Court. He be going everywhere with this shit. So Court, how do you
help me get into where y'all thinking, where y'all at? You know what I'm saying?
That's how I feel. Boom. Everything is a trial for everything, bro. We was just in the pandemic. Y'all see how they rolled out any type of thing they wanted to roll out. I think that was a trial for the next big time we roll out some shit. And we got shit like VR. We got shit like work from home practices already in process. Now we have that shit in form. You feel me? We have this shit in paperwork. So when the next big outbreak come and everybody locked inside, they're gonna be like, shit, you might as well go ahead and put your VR on, have this virtual TV show, watch these virtual shits, because everything is copy and paste right now. You feel me? What's the next big new thing? I think VR has a chance. I don't know if that's the way they're gonna do it. It's other shit that they got out here that they can make a way on putting us in the house with this universal pay thing. You feel me? Because like this, bro, they try anything on us, bro, and then we get trials and shit. Like y'all out there playing, y'all have made the first TV shows in that bitch. Y'all have made the first podcast in that bitch. While y'all playing, while y'all in there playing, while y'all in there playing for real, and y'all making money now. Like imagine how successful it's gonna be later. And that's what I was saying earlier. Like y'all playing in there now, and y'all having fun, and it's cute until it's like, damn,
I want to go to work.
I don't want to go to that VR no more. I hate VR.
Nah, it's a lot of people. Y'all got some truth to what y'all saying, but it's a lot of people that go to work and they like literally have to get off the headsets and go to work. People ain't stupid. They gotta go to work. They gotta get shit done.
My thing with that.
But I feel like the world is changing. I feel like the younger kids are so susceptible to anything.
That's the thing with it. And
honestly, it's got its pros and cons. Maybe we should debate them. It's got its pros and cons.
You'll get there too, but he not saying that people are going to choose Oculus over work. What he's saying is they gonna remove the building that you go to work in and make you work from the Oculus alone. So that's gonna be your actual job, not get on there and have fun. That's what he's saying.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying what if you a payroll specialist, you work from the house. You can work from home. You can sit on this bitch and do virtual.
Not to mention business. Look how much money.
You know what I'm saying? Like brick and mortar's out of here, bro. Brick and mortar's out of here.
My electric don't gotta be on. You can just use your electric from your house. You don't even gotta come use my electric.
I'm not paying you to do that when we know you can do it from home. I see you do it for 3 years from home. I know you can do it from home.
How you feeling, excursion? I know you had something to say. I heard you saying
I can't
something.
wait to see what the Scourge you got to say. Go ahead.
No, like, you know what I mean, I'm really with Court on that, like, you're saying, as it relates to, like, you know, working from home, and even, like, you know, just even touching more on the point of, like, they have a lot of other, you know, that means of having us stay in the house. I really think that they're going to use all of the means that they have, VR included, to keep us in the house. Because remember now, you know, being on Wacky Conspiracy Theories, you know, the one big conspiracy theory that all of us have at least heard of is the whole concept of a one world government. And part of that one world government being put in place is making sure that we are in our homes or wherever they decide to, like, you know, keep us, you know what I'm saying, you know, long enough or whatnot for that to take place. And so
Starlink?
VR, even though VR will not be the end all be all to that, it for damn sure will be one tool to be used, you know what I'm saying, towards that grander scheme. So yeah, I really feel like, you know, that is one of the means that they will use. That's not going to be the only means that they will use to keep us at home, but that's going to be one of them.
What's that shit
I
you said?
think them Tesla
Starlink?
bots. Them Tesla bots is what I'm scared of. It ain't the headset.
Tesla bots, you
It's
get
them
a Tesla
Tesla
bot.
bots. Hell yeah, you see them? Them motherfuckers doing grocery
They got some
watches.
new
This is
ones.
that. I might buy one. I'm scared.
So
They said they gonna make it affordable for the basic level people, like about $5,000. I said I might get one.
Check this out.
Yeah.
Check this out. So the Tesla
Let me
bots,
take these waters in case of the water now.
the Tesla bots are the low level for the regular normal people. Like, right, these Tesla bots that we get are more like pistols. Like, you know, the army can use submachine guns, you know, automatic. We only able to use full you know, single shots. So
That's what they said about the Oculus. So y'all might got a little point on where y'all going.
So
they
look,
said we getting a low level of the headset. But they already got the shit that we should worry about already now with the wrist phone.
The other Tesla
And they said
What
this
I'm
on
saying, Amy. Like now they done fucking around and send the wrong one out. Now you got the one that's mind control.
No. So they got the
Amy, now you hook your shit up one day and they make a mistake and hit the test on that bitch. Now you like,
oh, you
I'll be locked in. I'll be locked in. Ready to go. Transformers down that bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? I fucked around and that shit out here. When they say we on the iPhone, they say we on the iPhone. What's it? 16, 17? Them niggas got 27 in the vault.
Yeah, they got PlayStation 9 right now, but look, that's what I'm saying.
Bro.
They got the
They already playing GTA. They already playing GTA 6. They gotta wait another year like we do.
We gotta wait till a year, already. March 26th. I mean, late 26th.
That's sad. I was mad the other day when I heard that.
I thought it was some bullshit. I went to their site. Like, I know this a lie. Let me go to their site and see.
I don't believe no niggas on that. No nigga can tell me no Rockstar news. Unless it's their site. I'm going to their site. Fuck you niggas. I went to their site. I was mad as hell. I was even more mad at the site. I was even more mad at the site when I looked at the site. I said, fuck y'all niggas. I'm not coming over here to May 26th. Fuck you.
Block the site.
Hey, bro, I swear to God, I turned GTA 5 on so fast. Hey, man. We might as well get some money.
Out. Before we get out of wacky conspiracies, though, man, I just want to bring up the movie Surrogate since we was all on the work from home trip, right? So in the movie Surrogate, you got humans who stay home while the robot versions of themselves, while we talking about Tesla bot, while the robot versions of themselves did everything outside. So we got Tesla robots. We already can program them and tell them what to go and do. In the movie, what they would do is, you know how we got the avatars in the meta world? You get your own robot, you dress them up, make them look how you want. They can be skinny, thick, however you want. You pay for them to be the best. You can get the raggedy ones, you know. Their skin ain't all that, you know what I'm saying? Can't move that fast and shit. Or you can get the up to date. Anyways, the way that they did it was they go in their closet, they get in their machine, and they use their robots to move out throughout the world throughout the day. So they never leave the house. They robot go out, go to work for them, go to the store for them, but they controlling it like it's a video game, and they just laying there in their machine all day. So you can have the baddest female, but at home she like 600-pound life, like, you know what I'm saying? Right on the man, like, you know what I'm saying? But she got the baddest bot. So Bruce Willis, he pretty much is a detective in the movie, and he don't want to live like that. He want to live normal. So he walking around the world amongst robots, he getting into it, robots. Anyways, y'all go check out the movie. But the point of the movie is, it's like I really feel like we on our way to that with all this VR shit that's going on.
Yeah.
When I seen that Apple Vision Pro, niggas is outside just walking around with these shits on.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Yeah, I saw a little kid. I saw a kid in school speaking on that.
Amy's coming
Y'all
on
trying to scare me off my pocket. What is y'all trying to do? I feel like, what is it?
I'm on my way there. I'm on my way there. I'm on my way. I'm just saying. I'm trying to get us to understand, but I'm on my way.
Who's gonna be with you? They gonna light his ass up too. They gonna get him first. Don't worry, Amy. They not coming for you. They coming for brother Boom.
Bring me back because he gonna be on this month talking about, y'all, I started this on the VR set. I got a girlfriend. He ain't got nobody. He gonna have him to be a poly relationship. He gonna have it all. As soon as he get done, trust me. He gonna be a believer after all.
So look, I got some questions to ask you on your experience in the VR world and what you got going on later on, right before we get up out of here, right? Because I want you to explain like all this shit. Like I want you to give us the information before we get out of here. I don't want to hold y'all too long though, right? So I do want to let y'all know I got some folks, obviously Amy, that's in the Middle Horizons, ready to do work. Got some people who do it full time in that motherfucker. Projects all digital. But there's some people out here that barely touch outside, and we need to stay social, y'all. So let's go ahead and get back together, man.
I just want to say I do touch outside, by the way. Like
you said
I
you
have
do
to
what?
with my mom. I touch outside. Like
No, for sure. See, you only do your show. You only do your show shit once a month. I'm bad at that, but we're gonna talk about that later. But she don't do her show once a month, so she don't be on there like like.
That's why I said they ain't coming for Amy. They coming for you, bro.
Who, me? Oh yeah, because I'm finna get lost in there. I ain't gonna lie to you. From the shit that I seen, I'm probably finna get lost in there.
They got a virtual strip club in there.
VR chat is popping. If y'all don't like nothing else, y'all don't like them sexy ass avatars. This shit feel realistic. I hate to say it.
Y'all is not going to no virtual strip club.
Hey,
no.
I used to make fun of them avatars. You like avatar porn? Listen.
What's happening?
I'm about to be a virtual pimp.
So what's it called? What's it called? VR chat? That's the one?
VR chat, I love it. It's not just something you can do to be naughty. Like it's really fun. You can watch we're gonna go over there and watch your show on YouTube and whatever type of movie theater we want. If it's in Fiji, Jamaica, in the backyard, like we can watch it, with multiple people, and we can do all types of stuff. It's fun.
See on the VR,
but they do have strip clubs. You do get to get naked. You do get to experience things in different forms.
So. And all kinds of shit over there, bro. That's crazy, man. That's
I'm about to give me a virtual bank account.
And you see why today she said it's busted away. I'm telling you, listen.
It's like that over there.
Yeah, it's so many celebrity people on that game.
So check this out. We had our last segment of the day, man. Before we get to know Amy a little bit more and get up out of here, man. We at the last segment of the day, man. Parenting ultimatums, man. So I know I said I'm gonna ask you later, so you can go ahead and take this part out of what I'm gonna ask you later. But we already talked about addiction and time limit with this, right? And that's what the adults. Kids ain't got nothing to do nowadays. So you get on here, you might run into a lot of kids or whatever, man. Kids getting lost in the VR world. How do you think parents should set boundaries for that?
My kid doesn't like it. I wish he did like it because he'll see a lot of things that he can try and maybe use it good for communicating with others because you can communicate and deal with personalities. I would say kids should stay away unless parents are monitoring them. I've seen some stuff on there that's like, ugh. But if the parents are monitoring, it's fine. But to be honest, the kids are the most scariest on there than anything. Yeah, they go crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna be the reason you get seen, huh?
The kids is wild. Although I do got to shout this one kid out. His name is Cool Al. He's wise beyond his years. Like the only kid on there I will let follow me around and talk. He has autism. He has Asperger's, but he's a genius. And he's creative and he's smart and You know, even adults, we it's a good time being around them. We tell them, listen, this is grown folk activities. You can't come in this world. This is platform leaves out. But I want to let my kids go in VR chat, and I'm mad at you watching me. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to be on y'all team. I'm happy to be monetized, bro. And we trying to take you out the program. But there's things that you can work on. Because there are people over there pretending to be certain ages that they're not, having, you know, things with older men and older women. They have access to sex avatars and certain things that shouldn't be. They can sneak into certain clubs where adults are in, certain parties, certain venues. And I think that they should probably monetize them, check on your children a little bit more because there's some creepy butt touching windows out here. So yeah, if you monitor, it can be okay, fun experience, but I want to let them go solo. Yeah.
Bet. And that question was really for you because these two don't got the VR, you know what I'm saying? So that really was for you. But question
They
for
call
all
me a
y'all.
nigga all the time on Population One. It be a cheers. I be over there feeling like Angelina Jolie and my small little avatar body. Oh, yeah.
Like, how old is you, bro?
They be like, you black nigga, monkey looking bitch. I be like, whoa, because I have an afro in my little thing.
Where's your
It be the
mama?
cheers. Racist.
Where's your mama?
Racist.
She's so silly. I mean, but that's all in all of the gaming world, even in
Yeah, they be wildin'.
Y'all though, Court, do you think growing up in the VR world could screw a child's mindset or their perception of reality?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kids are like fucking sponges. They're gonna think that this shit is real. I'm gonna have to punch you out your fucking VR body.
How you feel about that excursion? This nigga's hilarious.
Hell yeah. I agree with him for different reasons.
VR body off of you. Nigga talking about I took the trash out of the VR world. Bro, you don't get your ass off that Oculus and get me here before I knock you.
Okay, I agree with him for different reasons. Because kids will pull that shit off. So he is telling the truth with that. But it can fuck a child's mind up for another thing that he said, like kids are like sponges. You know what I'm saying? We all know the developmental years are from infancy to 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? So raising a child up in the VR world, especially that young in their life, they are going to think it's real. Legit. You know what I'm saying? Because they're still learning things and they're still practicing things in the outside world that they just got introduced to. You know what I'm saying? So if you put this damn VR shit in front of their eyes or whatever and have that be the thing to train and raise them, they're not going to know what the fuck to do in the real world because they think that this VR world is the real world. That's going to fuck them all the way up. Go ahead.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'll say that. Did you want to answer that question too, Miss Amy? The question was pretty much, do you think that a child growing up in the VR world could like mess up their perception of reality?
It depends on the maturity level of the child. Because I met some really good, smart children on there who taught me better than adults have, who understand the difference between a game and real life and are intelligent and have curfews. You can hear their parents in the background following them. But it's some kids that can be, you know, naive, and if you don't watch them or you use TVs or internet, the Wi-Fi as a babysitter, then maybe it could. Yes, I can see that happening.
Well,
you know what, Amy? Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You know what, Amy?
Oh yeah, no, I was about to get ready to say like that last point you mentioned about them using like the VR and the internet as the babysitter. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like that would be the thing to support what I said here too. You know what I'm saying? But no, I definitely agreed on that. Like, you know, it won't fuck them up for as long as they're being properly supervised and raised. But like you're saying, you let the VR do the raising. Yeah, so that's it. But no, definitely agree for sure.
Well, I do get the electronics or something.
Brown on your nose.
What happened?
What the heck?
If you missed it, you missed it. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah. So I do believe that VR, like okay, I've seen a story where there's people in prison who's learning to be mechanics off of VR because they can't use the actual tools in there, but they can learn. You know, I've seen the kids.
How them niggas living better than us, bro? How them niggas in there got VRs, bro?
Well, it's a school.
I just see the nigga in jail with a dog, bro. How the fuck do niggas in jails got puppies, bro? What the fuck is going on, bro?
What the fuck? And shit. Tablets, the hot stuff shit.
This shit ridiculous, bro.
Parenting ultimatum.
Out here living.
I mean, is it ridiculous though? They gotta be in jail. Let them have that little shit for a little minute. They gotta be in jail. They can't go. They can't go get something to eat real quick. Go get a box of Dutchess.
No,
They can't go get
but
a
why
box
does
of
the
Dutchess
dog
from
have to be in jail?
some weed.
Hold on, why does the dog have to be in jail?
It's emotional support animal.
Fuck emotional support. He did the damn crime. You know like fuck me in there. What about them victims in the street? They need emotional support.
You got a point. You got a point. Cause I'll take that dog for my household. Give me one. Shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I didn't
Fucking emotional support dog for a prisoner.
This nigga Boom talking about he gonna make it sound normal. The prisoners got a VR system there, and they're just learning how to be mechanics via VR. The fuck
Man, imagine a prisoner. Imagine the prisoner getting commissary in VR.
Now we got you just a little bit. That's a little bit. Just a little bit.
Hey, imagine the prisoner getting commissary in VR.
This, though, is a view right here. Even though we have a lot of fog coming in, it is nice outside. You got the beautiful sunrise. The fog, unfortunately.
This nigga ignorant as fuck.
I'm sorry, Amy. I don't know what's wrong with my moderator today.
I feel better. I feel he didn't even do it. I feel so much better, bro.
Please don't
Do that shit again. Run her back again. What you talking about?
This, though, is a view right here. Even though we have a lot of fog coming in, it is nice outside. You got the beautiful sunrise. The fog, unfortunately.
No. Hold on. But before anybody say anything else, double that back.
That is a
nigga right here.
This, though, is a view right here. Even though we have a lot of fog coming in, it is nice outside. You got the beautiful sunrise. The fog, unfortunately, though, will have.
We are supposed to be enlightening people.
I think we started getting borderline creepy, y'all. We gotta stop. That's why you go on VR set, because you could have been on VR chat and found a body like that. And let your
No.
mind
I
be,
need to see a real ass. I don't need to see no VR ass. Fuck that.
Know what you say now? Know what you say now?
Before we get out of here. That was our parenting ultimatum segments. Pretty much, people watch your kids on them parents. I mean, watch your kids on them VR sets. It's predators out there, but there's also ways for your kids to learn. So if you just moderate what they got going on, your kids can learn a lot from this Oculus. But you better watch them because it can get scary out there. With that being said, man, that was our parenting ultimatum segment. We about to get out of here. We're gonna have a real quick chit chat, real quick about the VR segment. Amy, I do want to know, and I think everybody want to know, like experience and how you've been, like what all been going on, the drama, all that shit. Like we want to know about the club scenes, all that. But before we do that, I want to tell y'all an experience that I had. Right, freaky. I keep showing the little female and shit, so I gotta tell y'all.
Let's go.
I'm a trucker. Well, I haven't trucked in about 6-7 months, but there was some lonely nights. I'll say that.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
It was some lonely nights.
I ain't gonna lie to you, my dog. We about to go down a dark path.
Boy.
I believe we about to go down a dark path. Let me read. I'll put my wig out. I will relax.
No, we're finna bring it back. We're finna get another. I like this. Let him land. Let him land.
Cook, man. You cooking with gas.
Yeah, you was definitely cooking with gas right now. Diesel, nigga.
So as a trucker, I was trucking for about 2 years. Had my with me. I also had another baby with me, white girl Becky, but we ain't gonna talk about that. That was another machine. It was another machine. You know, I was picked up. It wasn't no real human being.
I said, stay away from the snow bunnies now.
They call them They call them people. They call them people. Right. So you know, I have my whole setup. This is how I have make my way until I get back to my woman and shit. Right. So, nigga, I go and I'm looking at normal shit. You know, they got the normal website. You know, I'm looking at normal corn with a P, and some said immersive. I'm like, immersive? GD, what's immersive? Like, you know what I'm saying? Click on immersive, nigga. She right
at this moment knew he fucked up.
She right here. And I'm talking Chinese, black, skinny, fat. She right here.
Hold on.
They had immersive porn, bro. Corn.
Bro, I look over here. I see the mirror. I look over here, she right here, looking at me.
Jesus.
Don't feel it rubbing your chest, but rubbing your chest.
You zoom in and spin it around and go up and down and get all of it in there too. That's the best part of the room.
Some titty sprinkles.
Not no fucking titty sprinkles.
That's all I got for y'all. That's all I got for y'all.
Hey, boom! I want to tell you first of all, don't share with us anymore.
No, right? Yeah, that was a very uncomfortable moment. Like,
don't listen to them, but I'm happy you share with them, so I don't gotta always feel like a party mouth one. And I'm the female, so you know people like, did she just say that? I did.
well, see, if you told that story, we'd be listening. But like, we don't want to hear that shit from this nigga. Like, we don't hear that from him.
Y'all out. The STD rate to go low if you niggas just.
And the baby rate.
Use your
and
imagination.
These girls ain't gonna have a whole lot of bodies. The body's only in your brain. You see
Well,
what
you can't impregnate.
You know what? The chilling.
Restart.
No,
Of course. Get an Oculus and restart
here, maybe.
Crazy.
Go right, like yeah. Keywords in here. You can't impregnate virtual coochie. So it just is what it is on that side. Yeah, right.
I with nobody in here. Only in here, I'm sleeping with them.
Y'all better stop playing. See how y'all playing? Y'all giving the government all these ideas. They're like, yeah, we can stop them from fucking.
No, you gonna do that. That's how people get together. And
No, we ain't gonna stop that. No, we gonna. I don't give a fuck. Listen, I don't give a fuck what the government come up with. They will never stop people from fucking. Never. No, people gonna fuck if nothing else.
All you niggas together.
Yeah.
All you niggas. I'm not giving them no idea how to get me. Nope. I don't want that porn.
Nigga, that's one thing that the government will never stop people from doing. Court. Government will never stop people from fucking. People gonna fuck if nothing else. Flat the fuck out. They ain't stopping that.
This might be TMI, but have you ever seen those people who just can do it with their mind and get it off? How you gonna stop that? You just gonna tell them they can mind and stuff together?
Even if they could put us all in like a Walmart or some shit.
I ain't gonna lie. If you just over there manifesting a come out like that, bro, you different.
I'm absolutely finished.
You need to be stopped. You need to be stopped.
The level of manifesting that you own, you need to come back down to reality, bro. Like I get it, but when you manifest that bitch, and you just sit there, and you just that bitch just some ain't right, bro. You too freaky. You need to go to
who the hell? Hold on.
Hey,
hold on. What the fuck? Hold on. Y'all over here at virtual strip clubs, nigga. You over here talking about some shit being too freaky.
Hold on, bro. See,
the
virtual strip club is just what I wanted to know for my future. Because if I get if I get trapped in that bitch, that's how I'm spending my virtual life. Virtual King of Diamonds.
It ain't that lit, bro, that you want to study your life in a virtual. They're going to get on your nerves after a while. It ain't that lit, man. It ain't that much.
Right,
I'm going to want to go play Among Us or something, or go to a scary or go play some chess or play pool. Pool is good on that chess game.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Play basketball or some shit.
Basketball is lit too.
Niggas
hell yeah.
Kicking in this shit at home like this. Hey,
I'm telling you, I got 2 kiddos.
For real, mercy.
Wait here. Y'all, I'm gonna be off for life.
Wait. Hey, no, but before we get out of here, Amy, real quick,
yes.
Experience, man. Like, what is some of the crazy experience? Just something that you just be doing on a fun time, like all that. Like, what's going on over there that people should come check out?
Okay, what you want first? You said a lot.
Oh, give me the experience. I want the whole experience, but give me your experience and then everything that people should want to just come and check out. Like,
my experience it's been a good experience.
Give me a crazy one. Give me a crazy one. I just showed them the niggas in the background. I mean, in the backstage. You know what I'm saying? Introducing each other to each other's situations and shit. So,
yeah, that was wild. That backstage shit.
And I'll say this, and people can, everybody be like, hey, whatever, fuck you, it's my mouth. You'll be surprised how many people have who are homosexual on there and are afraid to experience it in real life due to whatever or can't. and that they finally get to do it on the horizon boldly and freely. That's the crazy experience to me because it'd be like you'd be surprised who it is. Like, damn, I would have never thought you, but you can do whatever you want. Like, or the things that people really like. It surprises to me because they don't necessarily come off as these type of people. I'll say that.
Corey.
Niggas coming out. Hold on.
Some of them,
Corey.
yeah.
Niggas
But
coming
everybody got
out
a
the
little
virtual closet.
virtual. It's a lie. It's a lie. I'll say that's a lie.
Virtual
It's a lie. It's
closet.
not just dudes either. Don't just knock it on the dudes, even though they like they like. Hey,
Okay.
can I say that? I don't know if I can say that.
We said double
They like
standard.
cotton meat. Cotton meat is winning around here, but it's women too who get the spirit of that thing. Like you'd
Oh,
be
so you, a
surprised if people
nigga
like.
lose his bitch. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that it can make you
Girl out here getting her
bold
birthday.
enough to go try in real life.
Nigga, that's what she said. Get your
Girls
feelings
It
out
will
here.
give you the courage.
Hold on.
It will give you the
Out here
courage.
getting
Like
her
I'm
birthday
taking it might stray us
shit.
away from reality. I feel like sometimes it gives you the courage to push forward in reality. Depending on how you look at it, how you think about things. So that's something I think that's crazy. It's like I'm gonna say just overall, not even just guys, like how what people's sexual fantasies are. It's fucking ridiculous, and the people that they are. Something else I would say that is crazy is how realistic it is to the real world. It's like the same way it is in real life, it is in real world. Like sometimes when I meet people that's new and I'm giving them tours on the VR and stuff, they're like, I'm never gonna get hooked in this. And I'm gonna call this, I'm like, oh, you better not go and say that to that person because you will never get another savage man in here again. And they're like, what do you mean? This is a VR. I'm like, I know, but everything has order. It's ladders, it's things that is you can't go to a vet and think you're gonna talk crazy to a vet, even if the vet is wrong. You still have to pick and choose what you say and do to climb the ranks in there. You can climb the ranks. I'll say one more thing that I think is wonderful is it doesn't matter how you look. There's people in there with hot bodies, beautiful, you know what I'm saying? People that may not have the best body. People that's in there that's, you know, uh, wasn't good at communicating and can communicate now. It doesn't matter how you look, where you come from, how you speak. People from England, Australia, Scotland, all over there, you can be whatever you want. And usually people are their highest vibe selves, I see, when they're there, or their darkest form. Whatever you choose.
So is it safe to say that it's like a virtual Facebook?
Basically.
It's like a virtual real world. Like if my friends like, what y'all doing? Y'all wanna go to Waffle House? When we go to the Waffle House, when we go to a public, it's gonna be messy. It's gonna be like a Waffle House. People gonna be cooking your food, gonna be on the floor, soft. You want people arguing with you. I'm like, damn, it's first thing in the morning. It's a game. It's realistic. It's realistic.
I seen it.
Now, with it being realistic, is there like a virtual projects by any chance? Like a virtual hood?
Yeah.
Virtual
They have
what?
check out this guy named Mr. 100 Mr. 1000
Shit.
Tracks. He makes Trimex Worlds, DT
Okay.
of New York. They got hood worlds, look like Indiana, look like New York, look like you just really walking in the hood on the block like dudes like, damn, let me get a switch and let me get 50 Cent. Like you got people that
Shit.
dress up like crackheads and comedy shows. I done been to like
Oh,
real life concerts at like
crazy.
5 a.m. in the morning. Like, man, I'm bored. I get up and go on Doja Cat. Look like she just dancing for me. Like beautiful and a beautiful scenery.
They have
crazy
on there.
Yeah, they have everything. Balloon pops. Like how y'all got
Everything.
y'all like, I'm like, I want to go to I'm like some balloon pop show. It's nothing that they cannot do. You cannot do over there.
Okay, now let me ask this. Now, just like now I already know like the whole thing with the podcast studio and everything virtually, but on the sticking to the creative side of things in the VR world here, can you say I don't know, like you're saying, like direct a movie in the VR world? You're saying, can you step in the booth in the VR world? Go ahead.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And
Okay.
the shit turns out great.
Oh,
It
good.
turns out great.
YSNA, the one that was just in the comments, shout out YSNA again, AYE. She got all kinds of clips. If you go to her Instagram, YSNA, she rapping on there, different people's worlds, like really rapping, freestyling. Like I think they say she one of the best freestylers in the middle world. She in there rapping right now, like got all kinds of clips on her page.
Actors, everything, actors. I mean, I
Comedy
love
stage
them
fire, so
acting
with the
doing
black song
skits.
or something like comedy stage is fire. You can get on stage and do comedy. Yeah, it's fire. Like she said, it's definitely it's a lot that goes on in the middle world. That, like she said,
My
you can't.
favorite is the ciphers and the freestyle battles. I love just hopping into one, going to a
Yo,
world, and it's just rap. Everybody just rapping and just. I love it from all
niggas will
across the
get them
world, like
bars in the
doing
metaverse.
music.
Hey,
It's exciting. It
yo,
goes on for hours. You be like, oh shit, my head just dying. You go,
yes.
I'm coming back on my phone. I'm coming back on my backup.
Oh yeah. Hey, now I gotta hop in that joke. And you say niggas will get these bars in that
I'm
metaverse,
gonna
man.
tell y'all
Real
right now.
shit.
I'm telling y'all when you have a studio night. Look, him at the top of the corner. He look like I'm so over this meta shit. Like he about to fall asleep. But if I get you in the meta studio, give me an hour of your time. When we get that bitch cracking, you
Yes,
gonna love it.
indeed.
And they
For sure,
go.
for sure.
You gonna love it.
I'm gonna tag y'all on some shit so y'all can see it, man. Y'all got
Pulling
anything?
up.
What'd you say, Court?
I'm pulling up.
You pulling up? I'm gonna tag
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
pulling up.
you.
I
We
heard
going to
enough.
VR
I'm
chat
pulling
city
up.
stripper. We going to a VR chat stripper party.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm there.
Shit, and invite.
And bring your own bottles and bring your own
yeah.
weed. You gotta have that with you now.
God damn.
And I
Right.
got both. You hear me?
Hey, well,
So
look,
I'm
man.
pulling
Before we
up.
get out of here, man, I want to play Amy's promo one more time. Then we're gonna find out what we had and how we get to her, and then we're gonna get up out of here, man. So one more time.
This, though, is a view right here. Even though we have a lot of fog coming in, it is nice outside. You got the beautiful sunrise. The fog.
We got a brother by the name of Shannon Sharp. All right. He's another podcaster out there, and I was fucking with the Shay Shay. You know, I still might be fucking with the Shay Shay. You know what I'm saying? Shay Shay like the snow bunnies. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, Big Mama don't date outside of her race, but I ain't judging interracial relationships. It is what it is. But Shay Shay, baby, they out here saying you raping women. I mean, you are wording women. Just in case you two got a problem or something like that. I love you, YouTube. But listen, it's what's going on with that. Is it true?
What's up? Where's some Caprice talking to me like
I'll
that?
smack the shit out of you in
Hey,
real
can you
life,
mute
nigga.
yourself, Tony, please?
I'll beat your motherfucking ass, boy.
Man, that boy
Let
done
me
bust
see if
out
the
that
echo is
Glock on
still
y'all
here.
ass.
Tony, ignore them right now,
What
please.
your
This
ass
is my
up, bro?
show.
Hey, eat a
Where's
dick,
the echo
bitch boy.
coming from?
I'm gonna have your mama eat my dick.
That
Why
is
do you not
wild.
1,000
That is wild.
That is usually not like
You gonna have
1,000
your mama
characters,
eat
so he
my
was
dick
really
is
mad that day.
crazy.
Hey, both of those two guys is amazing. Tony is a real celebrity weed roller. Like he rolled real glass, the good shit type weed shit for real celebrities. And 1,000 Tracks is a great artist. Like they would have loved each other. I don't know what was happening that night, but they're the type of guys that can forgive. So that's something I love about guys. They're not too catty like women. They can bounce back, so they'll be all right.
You want to
But I had
pass?
to
No,
shoot him
for sure,
out
for
there.
sure.
I'm sorry, 1,000. I know you've been my homie, but you
She got him up out of there. She's so silly.
shout out to GT for making me that glizzy. That, oh no, they not. I
Hey,
don't want to say glizzy. That sound low. You know which way we going with the glizzy.
Well, look,
yo.
if you ever want to pass time or nothing, man, don't forget to stop by the Elaborate Podcast on Meta Horizons, or just get you a fucking Oculus, man, and go check it out, man. You can pass a little bit more time, man. And I promise you, it's safer than being out at the club, man. With that being said, Amy, I want to thank you for coming on the show. Thank you so much, man. I loved your time, man. You were so energetic. I loved your conversation. I loved your thought process. Can you let us know where we can find you at, what you got going on, and what we need to know about you?
Okay, well, you can find me at Amy8088 VR, also on IG. Um, I got a lot of little things coming. I got a array of different little ideas. I got a big personality, and I'm excited to get them out there. Don't think that everything's going to be in cartoon form because I'm not afraid to show any other side to me in the physical as well. So just stay tuned. Yeah, just because it looks little now, you know, you rock me from the beginning. We going up. We going way up. Okay. So yeah.
Bet that up. Court, Sturgeon, man, y'all my brothers, man. Y'all show up for me. Y'all make sure y'all give me at least an hour and a half of y'all time per week, man. I appreciate y'all so much, bro. Like for real, because y'all ain't got to
Hey,
give
no
me y'all.
problem.
Niggas got shit going on. Niggas got lives. I really appreciate y'all. DC, man, back there rocking on the fucking shit. I just got my hands up. I'm chilling. I'm free. I ain't nervous. I ain't thinking on this.
Pause.
What am I pausing?
I just got my hands up. Nobody need to know that. You could have left that part out.
What the fuck? Bye.
Ever since I heard he went to that mobile corn,
that be the shit with the pause game. I didn't even think of that until he said it.
That nigga said, I was he was immersed in the back of that truck. Boy, he could have got robbed in that bitch. He would have been dead.
No, you gotta do the.
Nigga got virtual robbed. It's crazy.
He got virtual robbed.
Virtual
Virtual setup is crazy.
Hey, yo.
Virtual lot lizards.
Nigga hit a virtual.
Give me your V-Buck.
Hey, crazy work.
Listen though, man. Shout out
hey, give me your money.
Gotta get him out of here.
Tuesday night.
Love the DC too, man. What you got going on, bro?
Hey, man, Tuesday nights, man. The court report, bro. Me and Boom, man. We locked in this Tuesday, man. We ain't got no. I'm gonna let y'all see the topic when y'all get there, because y'all be trying to be ahead of.
Oh, we do got something super special coming out Tuesday too. This Tuesday. Damn, that's crazy. You ain't gonna say nothing. You just gonna leave it at that.
Leave it at that. We're gonna see
what Tuesday, man. That's crazy though. That's some dope shit.
Robbed.
We got a lot of big shit going on at the court report right now. You feel me?
The court report, bro.
Shout out to the court report, bro. We got big movement, big traffic going on. And I'm gonna say this: I got the guest, I got the host that I wanted.
Hold on. What the fuck that's supposed to mean?
No, I mean,
you was the guest he didn't.
All right, yeah, hold on.
Y'all got the host, but y'all didn't invite me. Why I can't come? Because I'm a female.
You was the fish that jumped in the boat that wouldn't jump out.
Boom. That's crazy.
I'm gonna come with a hose back.
You pick me. Court pick me.
This nigga crazy, bro. This nigga Boom is out of pocket. You know why you there, bro. Boom been holding it down, bro. I ain't gonna cap. When the court report was bro was there. Bro is there.
I know what's up, bro. I know what's up. Tuesday fucking night.
I updated the playlist. If y'all been following the playlist is updated. So go fuck with it, man. Go try it out, man. Go get that shit. And Excursion did drop that single last week on there with Lil Flip. You feel me?
It's just hip hop.
This is hip hop.
Yeah, that hip hop shit.
My bad. That hip hop shit. My fault, bro. I was there though.
Yeah, that hip hop. Oh no, it's no problem. No problem. Yeah, that hip hop shit. Yes, sir.
Hey, Boom, did you know that he skipped out without giving a freestyle? But that's neither here or there.
Oh no, hold the fuck up. You didn't even let me know when to freestyle. I'm not in charge of the show.
You know the show.
We gonna have you freestyle, and then we just gonna play the video on the show.
Yeah, we'll get it from you, bro. We'll get it from you this week.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, because I'm.
Yeah, Tuesday 8:15. The court report, man. It's going down. Make sure y'all do it live on Facebook. Excursion, what you got going on, brother?
Oh yeah, yes sir, man. Like man, it is spring. Bye. But anyhow, just
turtlenecks. They sleeveless.
Let this man go.
Yeah. Just like you got your sleeveless hoodies. If they were just that's our sleeveless. But anyway, but anyhow, you know what I mean. I got the.
I can't beauty, man. This nigga out.
I got the power.
Okay, yeah. I'm a Thanos snap DC.
But anyway,
out of here.
So we can get out of here.
Turtlenecks, all in black.
Listen here, Hoodie Magoo. Like, just leave me the fuck. Hey, let me get this shit out, bro.
All right, Heather Headley.
You just call me Heather Headley? Oh, my fucking trippy.
Come on, man. Get us out of here, bro.
Get us out of here.
I'm trying to, Trippy Red. Anyway, hey, EP with Roy Rohan, you know what I'm saying? 3984 coming out soon. Lover Lyricist Lunatic coming soon. So you can catch me on all streaming platforms. Excursion Music on Instagram and TikTok. So hey, fuck with me.
Man, shout out to my guy Excursion, man.
He
Again,
got a
shout out
virtual
D.
turtleneck store opening up next week.
And DC got a virtual hoodie store, nigga.
And they got virtual clothes stores too, y'all. For real
Shout out
though.
to the virtual clothing stores on the better.
Shout out to Orchard. I was just a whole
Maybe
fashion
I'm
show.
looking
They
no
had that
better,
shit
bro.
in
Get
there.
us out of
Shit.
here.
We got the
That's
drip.
a wrap for
This nigga
podcast.
DC got a virtual snapback store coming soon.
Fires, we talked a whole bunch of shit. Shout out AV Pizza. Shout out Dinner Pizza. Shout out everybody, man. Shout out everybody. Ashley. Shout out motherfucking Excursion. Shout out Corey. Shout out Amy, man. Regardless of what the hell you going through, keep your head up and keep moving. And we are out of here, man. Shout out hey, Wednesday.
Nigga, I'm about to goddamn say.
What the fuck? I forgot we back, bitch. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Wednesday. What the fucking shit? Wednesday.
Nigga, oh my god, bro.
Oh,
How the fuck
niggas
did we
almost
forget?
fired in the virtual world. Y'all
Bro.
about to be selling turtlenecks on Tuesday.
Wednesday
Nigga.
fucking night, nigga. Wednesday
DC
fucking
and his
night.
girls was going virtual jump you.
Y'all gotta realize, bro. Y'all are in the midst of a fucking podcast takeover. If you haven't fucking noticed, bro, we got three of the most popular shows out here right now, bro. If you don't
Straight
know,
out.
we got Wednesday night, we got Sunday night kick off our headline weekend, kick off our week. We got the podcast lit. Tuesday night, we got the court report, and then fucking Wednesday night, nigga, we fucking back, nigga, with this shit with DC, bro. That shit, it feels so good to be home last week, bro. So next week we back is our motherfucking second episode back. Is it our second episode back?
Second episode back.
Our second episode back.
Seven episode back. Cause fuck them niggas. Straight out.
Fuck the mother niggas.
And when it's time to ride at dawn, make sure you put on that iron turtleneck too.
And we out, man.
You know what? And I'm gonna do that, and I'll be clanking that iron too. Shit.